Welcome to the Lyceum Weekly Update number 13 for the week of March 10th, 2014, Spooky Edition! I'm filming this at night, and because of the lack of lighting that I own, I'm just going to make a spooky set. Starting off, we're going with an announcement. The Lyceum is supporting Dark Sun Entertainment and their launch gig. Dark Sun Entertainment is a kind of booking agency for hard rock and metal type of bands. They're having their launch night at the Valve Bar March 21st. That's next Friday. And the event will have bands that they would represent, such as In Hide Shadow, Cordia, Domino, Melody Black. And it will cost a total of $12. They have a really cool poster all made up, and here it is right here. Seems very fitting for the spooky edition. It's all spooky looking. This really isn't spooky enough. I need to up the spook factor. Okay, that was a little bit too spooky. Let's just move on to launches. Starting on Tuesday the 11th, there is an indie rock EP launch happening at the Vanguard in Newtown with Vauxhall Outlaws. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that right. Vauxhall Outlaws. If that makes sense, then lovely. Then on Wednesday the 12th, there is a jazz album launch at Venue 505 in Surrey Hills from Wanderlust. I think I've been to a brothel named Wanderlust. Then on Friday the 14th, an art pop album launch. It's going across 2 nights at the King's Cross Hotel in King's Cross, which is also known as FBI Social, and that is with Chicks on Speed. If you're happy with regular chicks, you haven't had Chicks on Speed. There is also a hip-hop R&B album, as well as an album remix launch that's happening at... Oh my god, where is it happening at? I didn't put in the venue. Why did I put in the venue? These notes are meaningless. They mean nothing. They mean nothing. Pull yourself together, man. Sorry about that. It's like some evil entity just erased it from my information. The hip-hop R&B album launch and album remix launch is happening at the Valve Bar in Sydney. And that is with Bayside Records bringing out the album remix launch and Soul Good and Madman Flat White bringing out the album launch. Then on Saturday, there is a rock EP launch happening at the Baldface Stag in Leichhardt with a band called Veludo. There's also an alternative rock album tour that's happening at the Herman's Bar in Darlington with Luca Brasi and the Bennies. And on top of that, there is also the art pop album launch for a second night at FBI Social with Chicks on Speed. On to special gigs, there's a couple on happening Friday the 14th. There is the Counterfeit Tribute Night. If you haven't seen Counterfeit before, it was run at the Townie in Newtown, and they were trying to find a new venue, and they found it at the Imperial Hotel in Newtown. They get musicians from all over the place, and they come together, they do covers, but they do them in their own reinvented way, or they do them straightforward. And it's always a really fun night to go check it out. And for this night, it is Acts of Woodstock. Also happening on Friday night is a psychedelic electronica night. That's a fundraiser for the Philippines typhoon recovery. And that's happening at the Red Rattler Theatre in Marrickville. On to the news. Nah, that's terrible. If you remember, the City of Sydney enlisted a live music task force to go about, put their tendrils into everything, work out what was wrong with the live music scene and how to improve it. They eventually came back with a 57-point action plan on how to improve stuff in the city. And 20% of it got put through straight away, and the rest is, I believe, still coming. That happened at about end of last year, and now Leichhardt and Marrickville councils have both thrown their support behind the Live Music Task Force's action plan. Both Leichhardt and Marrickville Council were ones who unanimously put through Darcy Byrne's legislation that had the good neighbour policy and cut red tape for live music places being open, and had a plan for Parramatta Road to be turned into a live music hub, though no word on that live music hub. There really hasn't been any word on anything since it's been talked about. So what do you think about the Leichhardt and the Marrickville Council throwing their support behind the live action plan? Would it really do anything? Or does the fact that none of them really seem to oppose the lockout laws and things that are obviously destroying the live music scene, that they're not going to do anything? It's a lot of fluff and a lot of talk. Let us know in the comments below or on social media, Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, all that kind of stuff. Also, every single band and artist that has been talked about in this video is linked in the description below, so just check that out. Shadow. I think that's a bunny. Oh, look, it's wiggling its nose. Don't forget to check out the link to the Dark Sun launch, and if you're a band, a hard rock band or a metal band looking to sort of get in with a bit of a booking agency, these would be good guys to go and check out. So go to the gig, talk to Sunshine, because he's the man running the show, and see how you can get involved and how you can help them out so they can help you out. And finally, Band of the Week this week goes to Atola. She is an electronica artist in Sydney, makes some really laid back and chilled tunes. They got a lot of soul. And she is also having a gig on Thursday at the Oxford Art Factory, link below. And if you want to hear a track of hers, stay to the end of the video, about 20 seconds from now, and you'll be able to hear a bit of her songs. That's it from me and this somewhat spooky edition of the Lyceum update. Like us on Twitter, like us on Facebook. Wait, follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook. Do whatever it is that you do on Tumblr. And check out the gig guide, because that is up on our website right now. Find some cool gigs to go out to. I will see you next Monday with another weekly update. Until then, I have to go return some videotapes. Try getting a reservation now at Dorsia, you